Hey, it's that time of the week again. Welcome to my channel. My name is Precious and this is Fettling Flames. Fettling Flames is a series where I kindle subtle fires that mend you to wholeness. If you're new on my channel, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, glad to have you back. On today's episode of Fettling Flames, we will be talking about beautiful beast. Yes, I know, they sound very contrasting, and you might be asking, can one be beautiful and still be a beast? Well, let's find out. Today, I'm going to be addressing a certain kind of woman. A woman who outwardly has the presentation of perfection. She's beautiful, she's charming, she looks graceful, she's intelligent, calculative, intuitive, excellent in thought. She's got presence, she's got aura, she has confidence. When she walks into a room, everyone notices her. She has class. Her accent is polished. She speaks very highly of herself, and she thinks very highly of herself. She chooses her friends. Her friends do not choose her. She likes to be in charge. Sometimes. Other times, she likes to be silent. But deep down, she's got a lot going on within her. Many times, she calls the shots, and she lives her life like she dictates what happens next. She's got a catalogue of men who have fallen into her trap and who will yet fall into her trap. In some occasions, she might be a church girl. She looks prayerful, virtuous, as some would say, and she walks gracefully. She looks harmless, well-intended, but beneath the surface, she has 1,000 secrets unseen and unknown. To some, she's admired. For others, they feel intimidated by her. However, to many, she remains a mystery. This woman, this lady, have many skeletons stored up in her cupboards. In the shadows of her chambers, she has many unseen, unheard, and unknown atrocities. She's been through gory sights. She's done unspeakable things. And she's confident that no one will ever find out. Well, if they do, she still wouldn't care. Why? Because she seems to be on a mission. She's so confident of what she does. She's manipulative, she's soft, she's tender. She has a flair for seduction, a way of luring men into her bosom. Her body is her currency, and she understands only the language of money and sex. Sometimes, church is a camouflage, because without it, she will be judged by the society. This woman, something is absolutely wrong. Many times, she loses her sleep, not because she wants to, but because deep down, she feels a bitterness, an anger unquenchable, and an emptiness difficult to feel. Her soul is black as charcoal. Her heart is mad with wickedness that no one would ever think about. Sometimes she feels sorry. Other times, she's helpless and just doesn't give a damn. To such woman, today, I have 2 questions for you. For how long will you be this way? And to what end would you continue to be this way? A muddy water can never make a clean stream. No matter how bitter you are, by the stigma you have faced, by the troubles that has happened to you, by the unforgiveness that is choking up your mind, you can never change yourself by the things you choose to continue to do. If you choose the path of promiscuity, whether secretly or professionally, it will never make you better. It will only add to your troubles, to your pain, and to your distress. When you were created, you were designed for a purpose. To be a preserver, not a punisher. And to be a multiplier, not a manipulator. to be a helper, not a harlot. You may share similarities with Delilah, and sometimes you have the tendency to even lure godly men into your bed. But listen to this. Delilah had no chance for escape, but you do. Delilah never had anyone who spoke up for her, who saw beneath the surface, but you do. Delilah lost something precious. She lost the potential to be married to a great man, to a man of strength. She chose greed. She chose selfish desires over destiny decisions. Dear young woman, your life is precious, and it will only be made strong, be made better by the decisions to walk the right path. I know sometimes it's difficult to forgive yourself. It's difficult to walk out of the pain that others have put you through, to close the chapter of stigma that was opened in your life. But you can. I'm here today to say to you that you can change your story. And it doesn't take a lot. It takes a moment of decision. It takes a moment of alignment, of turnaround. Rahab, while she was yet known publicly as a harlot, had etched her name into the sands of destiny, into the sands of the Messianic generation. Not because she openly confessed her sins, but because somewhere in her heart, she chose to do right. She chose to turn around. And while the inhabitants of Jericho condemned her, while everyone else thought she would be the last one to escape, Rahab walked her way unscratched out of Jericho into Israel. God rewrote her story. She married into a lineage of priesthood and kingship, and she became a Messianic matriarch. Dear woman, you are beautiful, not a beast. Your destiny is to save men, is to raise nations, and not to trample down men and priests. Today, if you can listen to the voice of reason, if you can take a turnaround, if you can empty the skeletons in your cupboard, if you can shut the chambers of darkness, there is hope for you. There is a change for you. There is a destiny designed for you to become one that a generation remembers. Act now, because tomorrow might be too late. Thank you for listening, and see you next time.